Okay, the length of this video is going to be a direct correlation to how complex this dish is not. So we're going to do some cabbage, red potatoes, and Argentinian sausage on the smoker tonight. So I've got some cabbage here. I'm just going to cut the end core off of this just to get it out of the way. Peel off a couple of the outside leaves to get to the good stuff. That actually looks pretty good. And then I'm just gonna start cutting this cabbage. No particular way to do this, doesn't really matter. And we're just gonna start putting it in the pan. And I've just got a foil pan today. We're gonna keep dishes to a minimum. There we go. This cabbage will lose moisture and shrink, so even the bigger pieces will be pretty manageable once this is cooked. And that's probably pretty good. So we only used half of this head of cabbage. If you want to make more, use a bigger pan, but this will be plenty for us for dinner. Next, we're going to put in our potatoes, and I'm just going to cut those in half. I've got red potatoes here. You could use a different kind of potato, but I think red will go nicely in this. There we go. And lastly, I've got some Argentinian sausage here from Wild Fork Foods, which is another online butcher that I really like, along with Porter Road. And this is uncooked, so we're just going to put this in the pan. There we go. And now I'm just going to add a couple of more things. First of all, I've got some squeezed margarine here. You could use regular margarine. You could even use butter, but you want to be careful not to let it burn. That's plenty. And then next seasoning, I'm going to use Meat Church The Gospel. It's an all-purpose barbecue rub. You could just use salt and pepper here if you wanted, or your favorite barbecue rub. So I'm just going to, wrong side. Just kind of sprinkle that over the top. All right, there we go. That's all the prep we're doing. So we will see you out at the Fast Eddie's PG 500, which I'm going to preheat to 350 degrees. Okay, so the cooker is climbing in temperature. I'm going to go ahead and put our pan of sausage, cabbage, and potatoes in the cooker. By the way, as far as the meat goes, first of all, you can do this without meat, just as a side dish for whatever you're cooking, but also any kind of sausage you want. One of those smoked sausages that's already been smoked that you can get from the grocery store, and you can just throw it in to warm it up. Whatever you want to do. So in this case, we've got the Argentinian sausages from Wild Fork Foods. So we're going to throw this in and just let that start heating up, cooking, and building some smoke flavor. I am going to cover this after about 30 minutes or so, and it will probably cook for 60 to 90 minutes total. But we are going to cover it for a majority of that time, but I definitely want to get some smoke flavor on it first, so we'll bring you back. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes, so we're going to cover up our sausage and cabbage and potatoes. Not much to see, but coming along nicely. Smells good. So we're just going to get a piece of foil. Cover it up tightly. then get it back on the cooker, still running about 350 degrees. So since there isn't much to see for the rest of this cook, which will be probably another 45 minutes, give or take, we'll just bring you inside to do a quick look and taste. So we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so an hour and 20 minutes later, let's see what we have here. Gosh, that smells good. So I'm just gonna grab a little cabbage and a potato and a sausage. And in the spirit of making this a quick video, I'm just gonna try this right now. I'm gonna try the cabbage first. Which is still hot. Sausage looks really good. I've never had this particular sausage before, so looks great. Smells really good. That is really good. Grab that Wild Fork Foods Argentinian sausage. I think I've got another pack of that. I'm gonna do that on a skewer sometime. Man, that's good. So we will cut this video here. Give this a try sometime. Super simple, easy, really good. See you next time at BuQeye Barbecue. Take a second to subscribe. Thanks.